When the Seventh-day Adventist Church was first organized, the Seventh-day Adventists weren't very excited about missions. They shared what they knew about Jesus coming again soon with their neighbors and the people who were nearby around them, but when it came to sharing Jesus in other places further away, they were scared about that and they didn't quite want to do that. But some people thought that they should do that. Some people remembered the verse in the Bible that says, "Go into all the world and preach the gospel." And so there was kind of a little bit of an argument in the early Adventist church over whether they should go to other countries and share Jesus or whether they should just stay right at home. The church members and the leadership of the church were kind of arguing about this a little bit, and then Ellen White had a dream. And in her dream, she dreamed about this argument that they had been having. And she dreamed about a young man who came and talked to her, and she had seen this young man before in her dreams. And so I wonder if he was an angel. He might have been, he might not have been, I don't know. Anyway, God used this young man to bring a message to those people.
The cities and villages constitute a part of the Lord's vineyard. They must hear the messages of warning. The enemy of truth is making desperate efforts to turn the people from the truth of God to falsehood. You are to sow beside all waters. It may be that you will not at once see the result of your labor, but this should not discourage you. Take Christ as your example. He had many hearers, but few followers. Noah preached for 120 years to the people before the flood, yet out of the multitudes on the earth at that time, only 8 were saved. You are entertaining too limited ideas of the work for this time. You are trying to plan the work so that you can embrace it in your arms. You must take broader views. Your light must not be put under a bushel or under a bed, but on a candlestick, that it may give light to all that are in the house. Your house is the world.
The same message applies to us today as it did back then to them. Matthew 28:19 says, "Go therefore and make disciples of all the nations." Acts 1:8 says, "You shall receive power when the Holy Spirit has come upon you, and you shall be witnesses to me in Jerusalem, all Judea and Samaria, and to the ends of the earth." And Matthew 24:14 says, "And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in all the world as a witness to all the nations, and then the end will come." If God is calling you to go somewhere and share Him with other people, maybe it's your neighbors, that's great. But if it's another country too, don't be afraid to go. Your house is the world. I'm Eden, and thank you for joining me at Here I Am Sydney 360.